What's on your mind? You see a healthy Steve Sullivan next to you. You've seen a healthy Jason Arnott this summer. Now you've got the, as they say, the band is back together, huh?
Yeah, it's really good news. I remember when market opened and I was home and I was here in Nashville. Like I said, like Steve said, you know, it's really easy to fall in love with Nashville, and David was right. You know, when I came to visit Nashville about 3 years ago, and David said, you'll fall in love with the city right away, and we did, and we made it home as well. You know, I go back to Montreal, like, you know, even for a week, and Nashville is home for us, and you know, our kids, you know, proud to be, you know, from Nashville, and they can't really see Tennessee yet, but they really enjoy here. But you know, just we fell in love, and you know, one thing is because of you guys. You guys make sure that we feel so welcome here, and you know, we never felt like we were just visitors or just coming here to work. You know, we just feel like we're part of your family, and it's really big for us players, and we really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. And about this season, yeah, really excited. You know, like David and Steve's talk about, you know, we definitely not one of the best. We definitely have the best, you know, core of defensemen with Webby, Suits, and Hammer. I definitely don't want to play against those guys, and that's probably one of the reasons Sully signed back with us. Nobody wants to play against those guys, and you know, lucky enough, we're going to have a lot of you know, good young kids going to come, and it's a lot of fun when you come to training camp and you see all those guys will battle for a spot, and I think a lot of guys have a lot of things to prove. All those young kids are going to make it, and that's going to be a great chance for them to make the team. So it's going to be really excited, and really looking forward to you know, have a start the season with Arnie and Sully. It's been a while. I know it's always you know, injuries always happen, but you know, right now we're looking forward to start the season together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody, like I said, like missing the playoff. Everybody try to enjoy the summer, but it's really hard. You know, it's just way too long, first of all, and you really miss it, and I just can't wait to get back on the ice. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure I'm going to see all of you. And you know, just like I said, you know, Steve said the same thing. You guys were sold out, and it's unbelievable. And players from other teams come to us, and a lot of times, and ask us like how many fans were at the game because you guys were sold out. So that's definitely something that as a player we really appreciate, and I want to make sure you guys keep doing it. You know, those TV timeouts are unbelievable. It's definitely something else, and you know, a lot of people, other players actually, like from other teams, don't understand why like you guys doing that. But during a TV timeout, like, you know, it's not even on TV or anything. But you know, he said like, you know, like they're really behind us, and you know, like your support is huge for us. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, JP. From Patty in Hendersonville. David, as a season ticket holder since day one, I've put my dollars on the line, and now for 2 years, when is David Freeman going to put more dollars on the line? Bring in that one key guy. So, David, the question is, $193 million. How many more are there?
Wow. Couldn't you have drawn from the bottom of the pile there? You know, it's a fair question. It's one that I think every franchise in a small to medium market has to face. And you know, we're not New York, and we're never going to be New York. So, so what we've looked at and said, you know, our dreams are not any smaller than New York's dreams. We just have to find a different way to get there. We talked, you know, I talked a little about what we're calling the Predator way, and the focus on drafting, the focus on development, the focus on our guys. You know, we had a chance to spend money when free agency came up, and we made a very conscious decision this year of exactly who our key guy was. He's sitting up here. last summer, we had that same discussion. Maybe it's not as sexy when you bring your own guys back, but I can't imagine anybody we would rather sign than Shea Weber and Ryan Suter. And those were our 2 summer guys last year. And quite frankly, if we can stay on that path of finding the right guys, drafting the right guys, developing the right guys, and as they prove themselves in this town, if we can find that way to hang on to our key guys, that's what's really important to us, because we know how they fit in here. We know who they are as people. We know who they are as teammates. And for an organization in our market, I think it's really critical that we can't afford to make mistakes when we go into the market. We've been very fortunate when we've talked tonight about developing people, but you look at our first line, Arnott, Dumont, Sullivan. Each of those guys were strategic pieces that David Poile went out and said, here's somebody we're going to take a chance on, even though they're not from our organization, and they've turned out really well. So I'm comfortable with the way David's developing the team and the way it's building, and I think it has proven quite successful. We're tremendously disappointed that we weren't in the playoffs last year, but bottom line is 4 out of 5 years for a small market team. Jerry Helper gave me something earlier this week that I had to look at twice. I think it was the Nashville Predators have the 6th best record in the NHL over the last 4 years. So I'll take that. We still have our eye on a bigger prize, but hopefully we're on our way.
Thank you, David. Okay, Ed, you're up next. Dana Wallace from Lebanon has this question: how are overall ticket sales compared to this time a year ago?
Good question. We are tracking similar to where we were this time last year. It has been, it's been more of a challenge this year, of course, because of the economy. But our sales guys are doing an outstanding job of really getting out there, beating the bushes, working hard. We actually hired some more salespeople this year, so we have more people making calls and getting out there. We feel good about things. This is really now where our sales really start to get going, because the schedule's out. We introduced the partial game plans just last week, so we really begin to see a pickup this time of year. So I feel real positive that we'll be ahead of last year. And our ultimate goal is to fill this building every night. And you guys here are key to getting that, keeping us going, and we really appreciate it. You see up around the bowl, there's some yellow and red tabs. If any of you haven't gotten your tickets yet, there are plenty of seats still available. So we have salespeople all around, and I encourage you to buy tickets or get your family and friends. One of the things David tells me all the time is he says, all it takes is for every one of our season ticket holders to just get one person to buy a season ticket, and we will sell out. So keep supporting us, keep helping us. We can use your help, and we'll get there.
All right.